Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. And I've been going through the weather for the last hour or so, and I thought, I got it all figured out. Here comes a batch of showers and thunderstorms. But then I looked out the window and I looked at the satellite picture, and I'm kind of convincing myself that here comes a big old blob of the Canadian wildfire smoke, and the storm track that we're in right now, unfortunately, perfect for that kind of situation. So we will check that out. And in my description there, I said, and see how it messes with our weather and our forecast. And that's important for you, our forecast, because I would project that Thursday, Friday into the weekend, we may have smoky skies. So any app that you use on your phone probably will not adjust for that. Only human beings will. And you probably better knock the temperature down about 5 to 7 degrees. So if you're seeing 88, 90 on Sunday, could be a smoky sky, could be 83 degrees or so. Let's get on into it. And thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. Today, we're starting off dry. This is an isolated shower here or there, but it's 99% dry. Now, we'll start with our high-resolution rapid refresh model, which is the model that does best on afternoon instability, scattered showers, and thunderstorms. So let's go through it. And let's go to noon, and we have a nice Monday. There are batches of clouds, maybe the smoke in the sky already, but I would generally call it partly sunny sky into the afternoon. And then around 4 o'clock, this is the forecast for 4 o'clock, we see scattered showers and thunderstorms developing around the Ann Arbor and all the Detroit area. These will be hit and miss. You drive through them in 15 minutes or so, and they seem to want to expand as we go to 6 and 7 o'clock. And 8 o'clock this evening, the storms will maybe re-blossom, if that's a word. Flint area up through Saginaw and Bay City. So Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Lansing, Jackson, you're probably dry. Northern Michigan, northern lower Michigan, you're probably dry. Western half of the UP, you get the cold front starting to come towards you with the scattered thunderstorms. Now we pick up with the model that goes out farther. This afternoon, this is 6 o'clock, it also has that idea of scattered thunderstorms around Detroit and Ann Arbor, and also around Saginaw, Bay City, and the Midland area. And then we go into tomorrow, and you can see the line of showers and scattered thunderstorms along the cold front. Not a robust one. This would be tomorrow afternoon, so showers and storms from eastern Upper Peninsula through Petoskey and Charlevoix, the Traverse City area to Cadillac. That's 3 in the afternoon, and then as we go through the nighttime hours, showers and thunderstorms northern lower Michigan, maybe heading toward Grand Rapids toward Wednesday morning, and then draped across the southeast part of the state Wednesday. And remember, this is early afternoon when that kind of front would be least peppered with showers and thunderstorms. So we'll probably see Wednesday afternoon, we'll see that flare up of showers and storms. Kalamazoo, Lansing, Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, the Thumb, Flint, Ann Arbor, Detroit. That's when I would plan on more widespread scattered thunderstorms in your area. All right, now we got to look at the dreaded smoke. This is a visible satellite that's going to show you the best, and I'll show you the motion first. Hey, good morning, everyone. 300 people strong on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy's Mark Torregrossa, Chief Meteorologist at MLive. And so what you're seeing right now is the motion. Look back in the Dakotas, southern Canada, where it's kind of milky white. That is the smoke. And because of the hot dome of air out west, let me take it to the last frame for you, where it's the brightest. So because of the hot dome of air out west, northwest, maybe you heard Washington, Oregon, really hot right now. That hot dome is going up into Canada. So the jet stream is coming up over that and then down toward Michigan, and we'd be right in the path. Well, let me try something here. Let's see. Let's take and try to overlay the upper airflow. Okay, so there you see the upper airflow. You're just kind of seeing, you look and you see from central Canada heading southward toward the Great Lakes. So I fear that we're going to get into a week or so of Canadian smoke. What does that do? What does Canadian smoke do to our forecast, to our actual weather? This is a question that I get a lot. So first off, direct impact. It blocks some of the sunshine. So what I'm saying is adjust your forecast off of your app down probably at least 3 degrees Thursday, Friday, into the weekend, maybe 5, maybe 7. So let's take an average of 5. So if you're seeing 87 on Saturday, if it's smoky, cut it by 5 and it's 82 or 83. Still nice, but you're expecting, wow, this bright sunny sky, and it's kind of a hazy thing. Now, does the smoke in the air do anything to the precipitation pattern is the second question that I get a lot. Smoke is a little particle. It is what we would call a cloud condensation nuclei. That means that it's a little particle that if the moisture is right and things are going right, raindrops, water can stick to it and turn into a raindrop. So could it enhance rain? Yes, in theory it could. It probably does not, because when you see the smoke, we're generally in a dry, calmer upper atmosphere that would not support rain anyway. So I would not say that it'll make a material difference on our rain pattern. Now, once a rain comes through, it washes the smoke down with it, and we can have what's called a smoky rain. We kind of smell it when it's happening. So now let's go out into the future and show you that aside from the smoke, the weather pattern looks phenomenal. So here we go. Let's go into Wednesday afternoon right there. The cold front is coming through southern Michigan. And then we get into Thursday and we get a very calm, a little bit cooler, drier air. And that's where you could get a sky covered in smoke when it's supposed to be a great day. Now this is Friday, again, very stagnant air, high pressure over us. And then as we go to Saturday, same deal. So there's nothing to really scour out the atmosphere as far as a storm system goes. So if the smoke gets in our sky, it can stay in our sky for quite a while. And I'm going to show you the smoke forecast just a second here. So we're into Monday. So as far as at the surface, the weather pattern looks like warming and very summery. Now we get into early next week, and there may be another cold front. That maybe would be when we would start to scour out the smoke. This is a model. It doesn't go out real far in advance, but this is a model that is forecasting smoke. This is actually that high resolution rapid refresh that we use for the day-to-day afternoon thunderstorms, but it has a smoke parameter. So we're taking its run that goes out 48 hours, and the orange you see is a thicker smoke pattern. And look, as we go into Tuesday, and then by Wednesday, this is by Tuesday night, this ends Tuesday night, you can see how the smoke has moved from southern Canada thicker into Wisconsin and heading into Michigan. So I do think that I'll just kind of replay it for you. You can see that a lot of smoke coming toward us. I do think that as we get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we got smoky skies. Now the models, again, will not probably adjust for that. They do probably have a parameter in there, but they don't seem to be great on that. So here's your high temperatures. Today, we're upper 70s to low 80s. Tomorrow, we're low to mid 80s. Wednesday, 70s north behind the cold front, 80 in the south. Thursday, a little bit cooler, but very comfortable. But again, you know, again, what is it? What is a forecast of, say, 77 in Ann Arbor do with fall or with smoke in the air? Maybe it stays at 75. Then we start our warming trend. We go into the weekend, temperatures well into the 80s. Sunday, forecasting upper 80s to near 90. Again, that may only be 82 to 85. Next Monday, in the 90s. Tuesday, Wednesday, but very difficult to tell exactly on what will happen when we start to get this smoke in the air. But I would say that we definitely have to temper the temperatures down some, 3 to 5 degrees, depending on how thick it is. To me right now, it looks very thick, and it looks like the setup is such that we could get, we had this a couple of days last year where you could almost get what looks like you could convince yourself it's a cloudy sky, but it's actually smoke. So that could be coming up later toward the week. Again, the weather will be nice, the winds will be light, the weather should be dry, but it might not be quite as warm and quite as pretty of a sky as what we think. Hey, there's your MLive morning weather update brought to you by Consumers Energy. Always something in weather. 10, 20 years ago, we didn't even think about forecasting smoke in the air. It would come by maybe for a short time period during the day, and we didn't really know what it was because satellites and the models didn't have those kind of parameters to pick up on the smoke, but now we do. So thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. It's brought to you by Consumers Energy, and I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Have yourselves a great Monday. Bye.